Hey friends, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the modified tools, array and rotate. In the modified toolbar, after offset command, you have the command called rectangular array. It distributes the object copies into any combination of rows, columns and levels. It creates an array of rows and columns of copies of the selected object. That means if any object is there, if you wanted to make a copy of this object in a row or column, we can do that using this array command. In array command, we have three options. Go to this modify tab. Under this, you will be having all the modify toolbars. Select array. In array, we have rectangular, path and polar. Rectangular array means whatever the object you select, you will be getting the array in rectangular shape. Path array means we have to create some path, through that we can create array. And polar array, we can create it in the circular shape. First I am selecting this rectangular array. Either you can select from here or else from this modify toolbar also you can select. After that it will ask you to select object. I am selecting this rectangle. Give enter. By default 4 columns and 3 rows has been created. So here you can see some marks in blue color. Click enter. After that if you select this, again that blue color will be highlighted. So by clicking this blue mark, you can just move in this direction or in this direction or in this direction. Any direction you can move by using this first icon. And after that you have some arrow here, blue arrow. So by clicking this, you can change the distance between the rectangle object. Just I am dragging like this and then click over here. See, you can see the distance between the object in this direction. Similarly, this arrow mark will be used to increase the distance in this direction, vertical direction. See, I am just dragging this and then clicking over here. The distance has been increased now. And now let's select this mark, and then if you want to increase the arrays in this direction, you can do this. And similarly, by using this mark, you can increase the array in the vertical direction. And also by using this, you can increase in this direction as well as in this direction. So in this way, you can create the rectangular array. Now this is done by using the cursor. If you want to enter the values in manually, just double click on this object. You will be getting this window. The column number is 10 and the row number is 5. Now let me change this column number to 15 and this row number to 10 and then click outside. Close this one. The column is increased to 15 and the row is increased to 10. This way you can do the alterations. Similarly, if you want to change the distance, column spacing, I am going to give the column spacing as here it is 196 feet is there. I am just giving 200 feet, and then row spacing I am going to give as 150 feet. See, it has been reduced. In this way, you can use the rectangular array. The next option is path array and polar array. Before doing this, let's learn the rotate command and then we'll come back to these options. I'm going to draw one rectangle and one circle. Here we have the rotate toolbar below the move command. This is the rotate option. It rotates the object around the base point. You can rotate the selected object around base point to an absolute angle. Just click on this tool and then it will ask you to select object. I am selecting this object and then click enter, and what you can do is you have to select the base point. You have to specify the base point. I am specifying this base point, and then see now ortho mode is off, so that is why I can rotate in whichever the direction I want. See, I am just selecting in 90 degree. Will come like this way. Again, let's do the rotation of this object. The shortcut key for the rotate command is RO. RO, if you type RO, it will come like this. You can select this and then select object, enter, specify the base point. I am taking this as my base point, and you can rotate in any direction. Just I am taking this in the horizontal direction. See, the rotation has done. Now I am selecting this and then just press enter. See, if you're repeating the command, you don't need to go again to the modify toolbar, or you don't need to type the shortcut of that command. Just if you press the enter, again the same command will be activated. Now specify the base point and you can give the angle. Angle I'm giving as 90 degree, give enter. So it will be in 90 degree. Again see, I'm selecting, even you can do this way. Before giving the command also you can do the select object and then give enter. The same command will be activated. So this is applicable only if repeating the command again and again. If you are newly selecting the command, means then first you have to select the command, after that you have to select the object. If you are repeating the command, you can select the object and then you can just hit enter. The same command will be activated. It will ask you to specify the base point. You can select the base point and then I am giving the angle as 45 degree. So it is rotated in the angle of 45 degree. Let me draw one line and then let's rotate this one. Select the rotate command. The shortcut key for rotate command is RO. If you type RO, the command will be shown here. You can just click and then select the object, give enter, and you have to specify the base point. I'm selecting this as my base point and then it will ask you to specify the rotation angle. I'm going to give the angle as 90 degree. See, the line has been rotated. Now again select this, give enter. The same command will be repeated if you give enter and then specify the base point. I'm going to select this as my base point and let me give the angle as 60 degree. So from your base point at an angle of 60 degree, the line has been rotated. Again I'm selecting this, select rotate command, select this as my base point and then let's give the angle as 45 degree. In this way, according to your convenient, how much you want to rotate, how much angle you want to rotate, or else if you want to rotate the object in vertical direction or horizontal direction, whatever it is, you can rotate the object by using this rotate command. Next, let's look into the path array and polar array command. Now I'm going to select the path array command from the modify tool. Just select this path array. Before selecting the command, you have to draw the path. So I'm selecting this line command. Select this one. Before drawing this, you have to switch off the ortho mode and then draw the path like this. Let's draw one rectangle. Use the rotate command. Just rotate like this, just in line with this path. Select this one, use move command, select object and then place it over here. That is why I told you before learning this path array, we have to know how to use rotate command. Now we can go to this modify toolbar and then select array command, path array, select object. So this is the object which we need to make as array. Select object and then enter. It will ask you to select the path curve. Select this path curve and then enter again. This is how the path array will work. Whatever the path you have drawn, so till that path you will be getting the number of arrays. Now if you select this one, you have this highlighted options, blue color highlighted options. If you select this arrow, it will reduce the spacing between one object to the other object. See, I'm just dragging and then clicking over here. Now the spacing has been reduced and the number of rectangle also, number of rectangle or any object, whether it is circle or triangle, any object, the number of object also will get reduced. This is how you have to use the path array. Next, let's do the polar array. Before that, I'm going to draw one circle. Next, I'm going to draw one rectangle. Just rotate little bit. Move and then place it over here. Now go to this modify array, polar array, select object, give enter and then specify the center point. I am selecting this as my center point. Now you have the array. If you want to change this number of arrays also, you can change it. See, if you double click on this, you will be getting this window here. Items are 6. That means we have 6 rectangles. If I increase this one to 10, you will be getting 10 number of arrays, and if you decrease this one to 4, you will get only 4 numbers. So we have learned all the 3 array commands: rectangular array, path array and polar array. So friends, that's all about this array command and the rotate command. Let's meet in the next lecture.